Yeah, yeah, yeah. Black society. Yeah, yeah.
Like I said, coming into the fight, we just thought he was a one-trick pony. He actually used his feet. As you can see, he was stepping back and kind of countering or not allowing me to get my counters off. And he did it the whole fight. So I had to switch a couple things up. And
There y'all have it. William Zepeda put on a clinic versus Lamont Roach Jr. Um, man, I've been saying it. Lamont Roach Jr. is a C-level fighter, at best B-level fighter. Um, he doesn't have a great defense. He has okay defense. Um, and in order to beat a fighter like Zepeda, you have to have great defense and you can have a little bit of offense. But if you have great offense, then that's great. But you're not gonna beat Zepeda with just one way of winning. You're not gonna do that. Not just offense. You have to have defense. That's why Shakur win over William Zepeda is just so immaculate. It's so great. Because, man, I looked at Zepeda last night, man, and William Zepeda is a crazy type of fighter. Volume punching, only like we seen with Manny Pacquiao. Only like we seen with Manny Pacquiao, man. I'm telling y'all, William Zepeda throws, oh my goodness. He didn't stop throwing punches last night. He did not stop throwing at Lamont Roach Jr., and it's like Lamont Roach Jr. had got stuck. Like his feet had got planted. Like he didn't know what to do with William Zepeda. All he could do was just cover up and pot shot at times. Cover up and pot shot at times. That's all he was doing. He never really wanted to stand in the pocket with William Zepeda like Shakur did. But like I said, only a great defensive fighter can do that. People shun and talk about defensive fighters, but that's the way you win fights. You got to have defense, because if you don't have defense, a fighter like William Zepeda is going to do just what he did to Lamont Roach Jr. Last night. And I'm going to tell you, this makes Shakur win looks even greater. It makes Shakur win looks even greater against a fighter like William Zepeda. I don't think anyone at 135 pounds, except for Shakur, is going to beat William Zepeda. Not Maratala, not Tank. I don't even think Tank could beat him. You see what Lamont Roach Jr. did with Tank, and you see what Zepeda did with Lamont Roach Jr. I don't care about no styles, make fights, and all that kind of stuff. The only difference if Tank fought Zepeda is that Tank moves a little more than Lamont Roach Jr. I don't think Lamont Roach Jr. moved enough last night. I don't think he moved enough. And Zepeda took full advantage of that. Zepeda looked like the mover in there. Zepeda was the mover. He was the boxer in there. Man, he just, hey man, the only thing he didn't do was knock Roach down or knock him out. But he did beat him up. I tell you that. Now he beat him up. I'm like I said, I don't think no fighter at 135 pounds can beat Zepeda. There's not a one to me that can beat him. Not a one. Not a one. Oh, now, I don't know. A fight with him and Abdullah Mason. That might be a good fight. It might be a good fight. I don't know. But man, that was a great fight. And you heard what Lamont Roach Jr. said. He said he was not expecting that. A lot of fighters get in there with Zepeda and don't expect that. I mean, you have a guy throwing punches like that. I mean, like, and never stop, like a machine. Like a machine. I mean, this guy was like a total machine last night, throwing all of those punches. And like I said, Lamont Roach Jr. didn't know what to do with him. There was nothing he could do. And it's like his feet had got planted. Like he was stuck in a trance, like a deer in headlights. But it was a great win for William Zepeda. Like I said, and man, that was just it was an awesome performance, man. Listen, I don't care if you're not a fan of Mexican fighters or not. You have to give it up to William Zepeda on what he did with Lamont Roach Jr. last night. He did something that Tank Davis couldn't even do. Tank couldn't even do that with Lamont Roach Jr. Matter of fact, Tank Tank didn't even want to rematch Lamont Roach Jr. We haven't got that rematch yet. We haven't gotten it yet. But a great win for William Zepeda, dismantling a fighter like Lamont Roach Jr. But like I said, to me, Lamont Roach Jr. He's not an A+ fighter. He's just not. He a lot of people think, okay, well, after the Tank fight, oh man, Lamont Roach Jr. He's this and he's that. Look what happened in the Pit Bull fight. Look what happened in that fight. He got knocked down, went to a draw, and it seemed like to me, Lamont Roach Jr. has a problem with Mexican fighters. I don't know. That's what it seemed like to me, like he has a problem with Mexican fighters. Like he just can't overcome their style. That come forward, that pressure. It's like when the pressure is on, he don't know what to do with it. But like I said, now you guys have to give credit to Shakur Stevenson on his win against William Zepeda, because the type of fighter that William Zepeda is, man, you have to be in tip-top shape. You have to know how to use your feet. You have to be offensively sound, and you have to be defensively sound. If you're not any of those, you will not beat William Zepeda. And like I said, a great win for William Zepeda last night, man. That was a great win. I want to see who they're going to put in front of him next. Great fight. Look here, man. Y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. And hit the super thanks, y'all, so we can help other families.
Yeah. Black Society.